Howdy guys, I hope you like this, but I don't know if you will or not. I just had this footage on here and I thought I would separate it out and make it its own video. I got some pretty good feedback. I thought it was kind of dull and tacky on the mainline video, on the skidder. But I did get some feedback on it, so I thought I'd do another, and this is on timber cutting. Now, before we get into this video, I wanted experienced loggers to understand. This clear cut looks like a mess. The idea is to get the canopy down, but it's not logged organized like a clear cut should be. And I wanted a reason to explain. When we went on this job and we started this job, it was a daggone mess because I never could get Brutus. This ground was, since it was a clear cut and it's steeper laying ground, and the service truck would have been close by on the majority of it up close to the yard, we decided to go ahead and bring Brutus out on this job, and this would be the first job for Brutus. Well, the downfall is the hillsides was sand, and I wasn't used to the leveling cutter, so I kind of got chicken to go over the hills like I should have been. And the ones I did go down, I spun up, so I quit until I figured out how to run over sap, take like a crossways beech or maple sapling and run down it. So basically I end up swamping myself in and making a mess. I end up having to crawl through a mess and fix it back. So, and that's basically where the video is coming from. I just got a chainsaw and I'm crawling through a mess, fixing what I screwed up in the first place. In doing so, I come across this maple tree and I thought, well, I'll just do a little learning thing here. I hope y'all like it. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Swamped in from bad logging techniques. Very bad logging techniques, because I just burned myself a down walnut tree. Oh, rookie league. I'm going to show you guys something. I hear this all the time by timber cutters that has a struggle between East Coast versus West Coast, Humbolt versus conventional. I ain't got corks on, so you Westerners bear with me. I can't dance across here like a bunch of daggum hyenas like you all do. Freaking dance across this son of a buck like you're in ballet. And hear this daggum. Oh! Come here, Mitchell. Hey. All right, there we go. All right, Mitchell, get broke through all these daggone branches. Come here, give me my saw. All right, so here's the situation, and here's what I noticed when I went out to West Coast, and I've been doing this ever since. Easterners don't get it, while Westerners cut Humboldts. There's many reasons, but I'll tell you the number one reason to me why a Westerner cut a Humboldt. Number one reason, and that's human life. Now, in the East, we usually don't do stuff like this, because we, well, unless you're in West Virginia. But I mean, I swamped myself in. I was a bad logger. I swamped myself in. That is the reality I'm being dealt with. I could be lazy. I could wait for Stevie to come and do this tree, but I got a point to prove, and here's my point. I'm in a dangerous situation. I shouldn't cut this tree. Westerners ain't got no choice. They live in a dangerous situation. So if I cut this tree, there's a chance of blowback, No, because I'm in the open, clear cut. So that's not a danger. I got a danger of it slabbing off if I do a bad cutting job. And a Humbolt tends to slab off and maples tend to bust. So, and it's frozen wood right now. So here's my situation. I have no escape route. Now, if I was smart, I'd let Stevie clean all this out, but I'm not going to be lazy. I'm not going to do that to Stevie because I made this mess. I'm going to clean it up. There's only one way, if you don't slab the tree off, there's only one way to make damn sure that tree, if it ain't hitting any obstacles out here, is going to stay on that side of the stump so I can stay back on that side of the stump. And that's a Humboldt. Conventional stump, don't do it. Stump shot, I don't trust stump shot, but that's the 70s style logging, and I don't do stump shot. I do slick stump. So we'll see how this works. If I want to live today, I'm not going to bust that tree. Okay, so that's key. That's step one. So me making sure I don't bust that tree is the only way I'm walking out of this situation. Now, I made a hinge. I didn't look, but I guarantee it's a fat one. So, if this tree splits, which would be my enemy, this is what could kill me in this situation, is that tree split. How am I going to make sure that tree don't split? My release, I'm going to saw out the back, but I'm going to step up and do a step up back cut to hold that tree from splitting while I get out of here. Yeah, and my kill switch is broke. Husky, fix that. can get out of here and wait on it. In that situation. That's a few different tricks I usually do. Which that's going to be aggravating to not go. Well, I'm going to walk off. It ain't going to stay there. But if I went ahead and released it, it would be safe. Because that Humbolt and that step-up back cut, it ain't gonna slab off, and the butt ain't gonna chase you down either. Now all we gotta do is wait for it to fall. Jump and wait up on the hill. Oh! Oh! Mercy's sakes. Good bodies. Don't walk off and leave a tree for somebody. That's just bad habits. I don't like being stuck in a situation like that. Well, it's taking its sweet time. Main thing is not make yourself in a mess like that to start with. Well, like I said, I had a bunch on my plate, trying to get that big rig running, and there's collateral damage at times when you're operating like that. Main thing is not to turn into a statistic before you get yourself put back together. Well, I'm gonna leave him. I'll let Stevie know. He'll fall a little bit. Wind gets to blowing. Right there on the other side there, that's where that maple tree was sitting. Right there. It finally took off. But I wasn't gonna stand there and release it. I'll leave the time release on. And I'm sure anybody you work for will tell you time release is dangerous because you never know who's gonna come up there. But I tell you what, the immediate danger was me in that hole. If I go off, nobody's around, tree falls in the middle of the woods, don't make any noise. Thanks guys for watching. One thing I wanted to say is everybody out there, do be safe. Please, we all got to go home at the end of the night. There's other people relying on us, and let's not forget that. Thanks everybody, have a good one.
Hey guys and gals, don't forget to go to logyourway.com for all your Log Your Way gear. Thanks. How much you pay me to say that?
Man, how much you gonna give?